I said, do you know what the status is? It has not been turned into the district attorney. And he says, and I don't know if they'll file charges or not. So it's like, I know feds, we elected to let Sheriff Welch and the DA handle the forgery. Okay. All right. So if they decide not to follow up on it, it's just a dead issue? It will probably be. With the wildlife charges and the murder for hire, the forgery for the federal side was right at the very edge of kind of the threshold of what they look at. And if the county was not wanting to do it, we were going to indict it when we did the initial indictment. I doubt the feds will open up a new case just to indict the forgery stuff at that low end. Okay.
Are you going to help get our money back?
We need to get with Sheriff Rhodes and convince the DA to look at this. What they're worried about is this. If there was a contract between you and Joe on what he could spend money on, what he was supposed to use to spend on, etc., then that would make things a lot better. Right. But a verbal agreement, hey, you take your bills, you do that together, and then have to spend. I think they're chicken shit. I think they should go with it, but I don't know. And I don't believe Sheriff Rhodes has really gone to him and pushed him yet because we're just all kind of waiting to see what happens with the wildlife and the murder for hire.
All right. Well, you know, when it gets down to it, I'm not even questioning the unauthorized charges like the stupid purchases and what I went after with those 64 affidavits was purely when he was writing checks to cash, which he never, and forging my name, you know, all those unauthorized expenses, that would be $80,000 or $64,000 more than the forgeries. So
all the ones where he actually signed your name and didn't use the stamp,
yeah,
I think are legit.
So do I. Yeah, that's the ones I think.
Those are the ones we turned in.
Yeah, that I turned in 64 affidavits. But you know, according to Chelsea and everybody else, we've been told several times that Garvin County is just so reluctant to charge anything. And I know what the other thing was.
I don't know why, but for some reason that video just ended right there.
Okay.
So that was. Let me see.
Have you heard that before?
No. No, and again, it's.
If I can find.
I mean, I get why you're pissed and trying to get an investigation going, but.
Right.
It's the tail eating the dog.
Let me see what else there is.
There's still crickets walking around in this thing.
There is. Where's she doing?
Did Rhodes have anything to do with having Paul Maggio excluded from testifying at trial?
I don't know, but Paul Malgerio is very scary. He like tried to hire people to come rape me. He threatened our lives. Like, he's an insane individual. He too is mentally just not right in the head.
But it appears that Rhodes ignored that Jeff Johnson death threat.
Right.
You see her.
Did you see the TMZ story about that?
No, but CNN messaged me this morning asking to confirm that Jeff Johnson that committed suicide was the same Jeff Johnson.
Yeah, and if you read the article, I was fucking pissed this morning. He says something about they had a feud with Jeff Lowe and Joe, and their involvement is unknown or some shit. And so I sent Devin. I said, "Are you fucking kidding me?" I said, "For one thing, I was in Las Vegas." And I said, and another thing is his wife claimed that he had no prior mental or suicidal thoughts or tendencies. We found that whole text thread between him and Paul Malgerio where he says, you know, I was just in a mental hospital for a week and I know the demons of meth and alcohol because I've, you know, contemplated suicide several times. So everything that TMZ story said was slanted.
Where did you find that text thread between him and Paul?
Lauren's got it. She can text it to you.
Yes, please.
Actually, I might have it right here. Just a second. I'll send it to John.
I I actually saved a ton of screenshots from the first Watchdog page that was ever made by Jeff Johnson, because some of them just got insane and crazy. So, and like just so many threats. So I saved a lot of those screenshots. So I'll send you all that if you want them.
Yes, please.
Save the photo. Save the photo. And then, let's see. There and there. All right, I just sent them to John.
Okay.
And Lauren's pulling up another.
I found another one, but it's 12 minutes long, so I can try to put it in that ref.
The next one is 12 minutes long. So,
Yeah.
I'll sit here for 12 minutes trying to upload it.
I mean, it's up to you. If you can get it uploaded, upload it. But if not, I'm here all night and all day and all morning and all. I just want as much on Bryant as I can get. Because the more this is on Bryant, the less it's on anybody else.
All right, here it is. And just call Lauren's phone if you want us to stop, because her phone's sitting on top of mine.
No,
You said about what? You being pissed? Yeah. And hopefully you would know that. Yeah. And you know that I don't talk to him unless I have to. That's only to try to get him to calm down. Right.
How is someone of his age that psychotic?
Good job.
Like,
He's lost his freaking mind.
he really has. Like, Jeff Johnson is.
Oh, you know what he said this morning? He said, because first I posted about the new zoo land and how proud we were. So he went and he posted something that they called the realtors down there. The realtors told him there's no contract on that property. So Jeff Lowe is a liar. So I actually went back up on my own post and I posted the details of the contract and the realtor confirmed it. So then this morning, that must have pissed him off. So this morning he posted that something about Jeff must have been too busy. When Joe was killing tigers, Jeff must have been too busy dating with girls in Las Vegas. He actually fucking said that.
So we're filing a lawsuit. Yes, we're filing a lawsuit.
Yeah, I'm gonna go down and file a libel lawsuit against his ass this morning. I think that's fine. I mean, I've said all along, and I've shared with you, and you complied. Try not to be on social media, or if you're on social media, try to ignore the people that are trying to instigate stuff, and just post positive stuff about your zoo and your plans, and ignore these folks. I know it gets hard, but I mean, he's just trying to stir the pot. There's no news out there, so you got to make some up.
Yeah.
Well, you might want to check into. I'm sure they would tell you if there was a plea deal accepted, but there's not. We was at the attorney's office all night. Well, at 6:30 last night as we're preparing for the other indictment, get the wildlife stuff together. All right. Nothing come back from the lab yet? Not yet. So, and then again, please don't share with him anything that I'm telling you. Nothing.
I'm not telling
And of course, I would tell him I'm going down there to dig up tigers for no amount of money.
It would be online.
Apparently, somebody said he was so pissed off. That just set him off. That he was not included in that. He was not privy to that information. So, well, he's not a part of this. I don't know why he inserts himself into everything. Yeah. All right. Well, I've got that. Sorry, you'll have to deal with that crap, but I can promise you, I try to conduct myself professionally. I know you do. And to share information or to give somebody like Jeff Johnson any inside information is absurd. Right.
Yes. We just feel like we're on the same page and want to keep on the same page with you.
Yeah. And, as far as anybody alleging that tigers are sold or lions are sold by you, I told the attorneys the other day, I said, you know what? If Jeff sells them, or Jeff's been selling cubs or this, that, and other, I said, I don't believe it. I said, Jeff is way too knowledgeable about the law and about how this got Joe involved and about everything else. I said, Joe and Lauren wouldn't sell one. I don't believe them to.
Yeah. Let me ask you for clarity though on something. If somebody, let's say that I have, and I haven't done this, but let's say that my big 2 white lines, Scotty wants those, and I don't want, obviously I can't sell them to me. What is breeder's loan? Is that you specify that you're loaning it for 2 years, for 3 years? How is that done?
You can loan them or transfer it to him all you want to.
Now, what happens to these companies that lease animals? If I leased it to him to put on display at his zoo, it's not selling, it's renting him. Is that legal?
Oh, I don't know. That might be cutting hairs.
Well, think about the pandas. Pandas
Yeah, they always rent pandas from China, AZA zoos for $1 million a year.
Because I do remember reading somewhere that it's legal to do so, that you are allowed to rent and loan animals simply because they would be eventually returned to the original owner.
All right, from my side of the fence, Joe does everything that he's been doing with selling tigers, except he writes loan or lease on them.
Right. Then he's off. I see what you're saying. That's what last night when I thought about the pandas, I'm thinking, how the hell do they rent pandas? That because it's
unless there has to be some type of certified lease contract,
right?
Okay.
That states on a certain day we are paying them to use these animals in our facility. The animals will be returned on a certain date.
And here's the return ticket or something like that.
Yeah, to prove that, look, this is no way a sale. This is us paying to use these animals at our facility.
All right, one more question. Is it legal to, let's say that Scotty had a leopard that I wanted and I had a lion or tiger that he wanted. Can we trade animals?
Yeah, I would not use the word trade.
Donate to one and donate to the other?
I'm transferring an animal to him. He's transferring an animal to me. No money is changing hands.
Okay.
Okay, that's what we needed to know.
That's right, because I've got some that he doesn't have everything I want right now, but I've got so damn many. And
the law says this: endangered species, which is all generic tigers, all lion species, lemurs, and everything else that you know is an endangered species.
Right.
They are prohibited from being bought, sold, purchased, bartered.
Bartered. See, isn't trading bartering?
Is it trading bartering?
It's another way.
Okay, so you just got to donate and donate. You got to...
Right, so basically what barter is like, hey, you've got a Ferrari, I've got a white lion. I'm going to give you the white lion, so it's that you're going to give me the Ferrari. That's a commercial transaction.
Okay.
But the movement of animals between facilities, transferring animals, like I said, I wouldn't say trade. I would say transfer. He's transferring an animal to me, I transfer an animal to him. It's no different than what you, Beth Corley, and Joe have done about moving animals between your permits.
Because here's something that I'll make you aware of. It's no big deal. But last week, the woman that owns Tiger Haven, Mary Lynn Haven, this really
She's super
precious
nice.
woman. She's just a very sweet old woman. She got 250 or 60 cats in Tennessee that she really doesn't. She doesn't breed. She doesn't.
She doesn't show to the public.
Yeah, she's not over the public. But she was down at somebody's place in Miami, and she called me up and she says, Jeff, she says, I've got a deal for you. And I said, what? She goes, this guy just offered me a jaguar and 2 lion cubs. He used them for playtime down there. And I said, God damn, that's awesome. She said, I don't want them because they're young cats. She says, do you want them? I said, how much? And she says, he's going to give them to you. But he says in the future he would like a golden tabby tiger. And I said, well, I can't promise that because I don't know when golden tabby tigers are born. And I said, on top of it, I don't think you can barter. So she says, no, he's just giving these to, he's giving them to me, and I'll give them to you. So I've got him, and someday he wants someday he wants a golden tabby tiger. So I'll just have to donate it to him whenever.
Yeah, I don't see a problem. The thing to watch for is when you're doing these deals, does this sound like somebody is gaining commercially or gaining monetarily from this transaction?
All right.
Okay.
So if that's the deal, and like when you ask her, and this is probably a habit that you have of just being in the business for so long, but like when you ask this lady, how much does he want for him?
Right.
I would get that type of language
Out of your mouth.
out of my vocabulary, because what you're saying there is, I am willing to think about conducting a commercial transaction.
Right.
When you say that, that's what I hear.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
So, what you should say if somebody says that they're available, and you go, well, they're endangered species, there's no way that they can be bought or sold. Would he be willing to transfer animals for those?
To donate it.
That's practically what would.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah.
I said, well, you know, you can't sell these. And she says, oh no. She goes, he's not wanting to sell them. He's willing to give them to you. But she says, if you can find him a golden tabby tiger, he would certainly appreciate it, or something to that nature. So he must know the vernacular too. He knows the vocabulary. But
yeah, transfer animals to USDA facility to USDA facility. The transfer of animals straight up without any quid pro quos and money under the table is perfectly legal.
okay. All right.
But once there's added stuff to there, or once there's a barter or something like that of something for value,
Right.
it becomes a commercial transaction.
Okay.
So that's just my advice. Stay away from that. Don't have anything to do with it, and don't do anything that could be construed to look like a commercial transaction.
Right. I got you. And did you see this morning that China reversed their policy? First, they had banned medicinal use of tigers and rhinos. They just lifted that ban. So it sucks. Yeah.
That's terrible.
Yeah.
That's terrible, because
There's the market. Yep. That's what they said, that now people are going to be buying tigers and rhinos from private facilities, and it's going to suck. Tigers are going to go, they're just going to, but what China's law says is it doesn't include animals in the wild, only in captivity. So that means that there'll be tiger farms popping up all over China again.
Well, they've been doing that with their bears for a long time with the whole bear bile deal. They've got these poor bears trapped in these cages with catheters running into their gallbladders and pumping out the bile to fill that bear gallbladder trade.
Damn, do they not have a fish and wildlife in China?
Hey, dude, I gotta grab this.
All right. Talk to you later, bud. All right, bye.
Wow.
So, there's Bryant telling us how to get around the law.
It is.
I would really love that transcription, please.
See, aren't you glad I record everything?
I am.
Hey, tell Joe that red-headed bitch.
See, I have stuff that'll save his ass and saves our ass. So
I'm you know that's what I'm trying to I've been trying to get done for a while.